So when we bought these, we bought them packaged from MakerBot. They ran about $8,000 a piece with support, materials, and all the other stuff. But you can get a good 3D printer for a little less. But we got these specifically because of their height, because the architecture students, they need that for what they're doing. And then this is set up for the competition. They're practicing now and experimenting with some different robot types. But also we can fly our quad top. Oh yeah. That's what we do. And in addition to that, we do have a presentation room that we use. Again, in preparing students for college, one of the things they have to be able to do is present their work. So we actually stage, and I do full critiques, markups, and everything, and they get that experience before they leave here. In fact, I used to be a professor at a university, so the students actually call me professor. I want them to be so used to it that when they get to college, it's like they hit it running.
So if you look behind you,
Go around?
Yeah, you can walk.
these grand stairs, this is my favorite part of the building.
You can walk right up the stairs, like the trigger, and you'll go right up the stairs.
The other trigger.
Right here.
There you go.
You just keep pointing and you can keep walking up. Now you're on the second level. You put a tree in there, which is awesome.
Kind of got to go slightly left without
Look at this is what I call a recovery.
Yeah. I'm going as slow as I can. Yeah, you got to get a little bit straighter if you want to be able to be on the runway.
Now remember, this is how we learn.
Yeah.
That's right.
We learn through struggle. It's
Stay,
not good.
you need to push it forward a little bit.
And you might need just a little bit wrong.
Yeah. Push it forward more, you might cry.
Increased power to find out.
I really truly believe in Project Lead the Way because I've seen what it's done for the kids. My first group of kids that graduated, they're now doctors, vets, because I get a chance to keep in contact with them. I have had actually several students that have graduated from Valpo who now do presentations for our biomed students. So we actually had a couple of graduates who zoomed in and told us all about the research that they've been doing, the public health programs that they've been involved with. And so I think that's the part that I'm just super supportive of because it really shows the kids what their pathways are like. So Project Lead the Way actually got introduced because kids would go and they take math and science and they'd be like, I'm really great at math and science, woohoo, I'm gonna be a doctor, I'm gonna be an engineer. Yay! They never had any hands-on of anything. So they'd go into their classes, their first college courses, and they had learned to memorize but not learned to put it into practice. And I think that's the part that Project Lead the Way changes. And I think Valpo's amazing for bringing this to the corporation because what you're getting is kids who are taking AP Bio and AP Chem, and they're getting that content knowledge, but then they come here and they get the hands-on approach. So my kids, as you can see with some of the things behind there, they were looking at hearts, trying to talk about cardiac diseases. How would you diagnose that? What are some of the signs and symptoms that these patients would be experiencing? What would you do if a patient is experiencing this? We're getting ready to actually solve another crime scene case. So we do a forensics part, woohoo! So you may have walked past the hall and there was a sign up there that said like, what happened to Victor Viking? The kids, to kind of get them excited at the very beginning of the year, is introduced to a forensics case. And they have to go in and try to solve what happened to Victor Viking. So there was a tent outside, they had to do some research. They found out that he was found in Pinnacles National Park. So the kids had to research what was in the park, what people were in the park, what animals were in the park, what were some of the natural environment factors that could have played a role. They then had to learn about some of the autopsy report, like how would you actually know? What were some of the things that they found inside the body? So they had to take all of that and apply it. They also had to collaborate, and that's the other really amazing part, and you're gonna watch that when the kids come in. They have to talk with each other, which sometimes they stare at a lot of screens. This is walk away from the screen, and now what do you think, and what do you think, and what do you think?